back's turn. Origi turns, shoots.
Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. Today is Foot Champs Day. Well, for you guys. For me, it's still Thursday evening. I still haven't got into Foot Champs because I haven't played any games since the last time I saw you. What I'm going to do now is, because I'm a little bit impatient and I kind of want to see if we get anything from these, to see if it'll actually help our coin total and so on and so forth. Maybe we can improve the defense before we go into Weekend League. We're going to do marquee matchups because they dropped it, obviously being Thursday. They gave us something else as well. I hope this is a regular occurrence on a Thursday. It's marquee moments. So complete this basic challenge with players from last week's key matchups. So they give us marquee matchups, which is obviously a selection of 4 games, and then a reward for each one and a reward at the end. We all know how that works. This one is just a very simple... In fact, let me show you. It's a very simple thing, and they give you a very basic pack for it. The pack is a 2 rare player pack. I believe they're both gold as well. But, I mean, I like it because you only have to give 2 silvers, which I had in the club naturally, and then we have a bunch of bronze cards, of course, that I really don't care about. 2 Premier League bronzes in there that do sell for about 400 coins each. So could have made a little bit of money there, but I do have quite a few Premier League bronzes in the club, so I may actually go through and sell them. So we've completed that 2 rare gold player pack, which is obviously what people are raving about at the moment, actually, the upgrade packs. So you never know what we might get from that. Marquee matchups, I have completed everything. We just need to submit them. So the first one is Toronto against Columbus Crew. Again, this one's not too difficult. You need 2 MLS players, 5 silver. There seems to be a relatively big emphasis on silver players this year, so I'm guessing, seeing as how people don't open silver packs, and there aren't that many SBCs that return silver players necessarily. There are a couple here or there, but I think we're going to have to do a lot of upgrades this year from bronze to silver. I haven't had to buy any players for any of these SBCs. They were all in the club. And praise be the bronze pack method. Because were it not for the bronze pack method, then obviously we wouldn't be in a situation where we could do everything without having to spend money. So again here, a load of bronzes. 1 Crystal Palace player required. We've got Kirby in the middle there. Again, packed from bronze pack method. Currently going for, see, I mean, if we do a bit of bronze pack method in a bit now, and I'll do it off camera, of course, but, you know, if we pack him, there's one there for 650, he'll sell straight away. We could probably get about 700, 800 coins for a Crystal Palace bronze out of those packs now. And like I said, everything there didn't cost me a penny. It was all in the club naturally. And we can move on. So there's Roma, Cagliari, and PSG Angers left. Again, I've tried my best not to use any of these players twice, so hopefully we go through to the last one and we haven't done so. My players were this guy right here, Nandez, and of course we had, where was the other guy? Roma, Diawara. And then the rest of it is just, again, a bunch of fodder. We get a jumbo premium gold pack for that, and the final pack, or the final part of the SBC, which gives us the rare Electrum and whatever pack we get for this. Oh, we have used a player twice. Damn, I think I just used any gold over here though, so it's not the end of the world. I just whacked that in. It was the Danish guy. Let's go from low to high and just put Konoplyanka in there. Should be fine then. Yeah, there we go. We could just submit that off with a Konoplyanka in there. Rare gold packs. So, you know, what we get for the pre-orders, essentially, the rare gold pack. Can be good, can be bad. We'll see what we end up with. And, of course, we get a rare Electrum. So we've got a few packs to open. Nothing too crazy, but I like it. No Europa League content, despite the fact that the Europa League is well underway. We didn't have any Champions League content either. I think EA will have 600,000. I think that's the most I've ever seen, which is crazy. Wait, I'm not going to... We're going to put him back into the club because I had to just use him. Because all of the... I mean, he was worth about 3k, but all of the other team, Angers or Anger, whatever they're called, all their players are worth loads right now, which is really stupid, because you could just go buy a PSG player for like 3k. Jumbo Premium Silver Players Pack. This is all but irrelevant, really. I mean, these are just going to help me complete other SBCs like the ones we've just done. So we watched it come out anyway. That last year would have been absolutely sensational. That would have been 25k straight away. This year, unfortunately, well, at the moment at least, oh, look at that. I mean, that would have been the pack of dreams. They've been relegated, of course. So obviously this year, that's irrelevant. Although he might actually be worth... No, he's not. Well, he's not worth too much. We'll keep him. Benaglio, he's been a gold for so many years, now a silver. This guy could actually be worth money, though. At the moment, he's not worth anything. 700 coins. But when League SBCs come out, you never know. He could actually go up to about 20, 25k. I think it might make sense, actually, to invest in some of those just in case. You know, the newly promoted teams, silvers and things. I think it might make sense to do that. We might do. Depends on how many coins we have going forward. So what do we want to do now? The premium gold pack, I think it's probably the worst of the two. Fingers crossed we can get something out of these, because we didn't get, I wouldn't say shafted, but we just didn't get rewarded for our rewards yesterday, did we? What do we have here? We have Nkulu, the Torino centre-back. What are we saying? Don't need this, and... he's not. I mean, I'll put him on the transfer list again. I'm anticipating UCL content at some point. We're gonna have to wait a little while though for it if they wait for the next round of Champions League, because obviously we have to wait for what's the word I'm looking for? We have to wait for the international break, of course. Let me do the 2 rare gold player pack next, because there's no minimum rating or anything, so I'm a little bit weary of this. We're not going to get anything good from it, that's for sure, unless we can get a Ndombele or Sissoko or something. It is going to be Rodriguez, and I believe that's a duplicate. I'm kind of hoping it's an untradeable, a tradable dupe, sorry. Yeah, he is tradable. Oh, that was tradable in general, that pack. Was it? Oh, my bad. For some reason, I was in 2-player pack mode. Anyway, 15k pack, rare gold and a rare electrum. We've got a reasonable chance, as far as chances go, of getting something. But, you know, don't hold your breath. Nothing in that one. I do like the colours, but I'm actually looking forward to other promos. I'm really hoping... Oh, there we go. Boom. Sissoko. He is worth a pretty penny, and it's mad that we just said that as well. I'm hoping it's Ndombele or Sissoko or something. I don't know if he's worth as much as he was a couple of days ago. I'm kind of hoping he is. He's worth more, baby. That is a 15k pack. We've just packed something worth 50,000 coins, by the way. That's mental. We've just packed him worth 50k, and I am going to sell him straight away, and that did rhyme. But I don't need him. And, you know, you could be saying, oh, well, you could do it for the Ndombele objective or this, that, and the other. But I am going to just list him up for 50,000, and we're going to see if we can sell him. But that is worth more than my entire reward combined were yesterday, which is crazy when you think of it that way, in a 15k pack. Don't need this, don't need those two. Upamecano in there as well. We'll keep him, because, again, I'm anticipating some SBCs. I'll just fill the transfer list. 50,000 coins, and we have 2 packs remaining as well. Let's do the rare gold pack. I don't mind when we get, you know, players like 82's worth a couple of thousand. We are going to get a board here. It's not a walkout, but it is a board. It's not a special item. Argentinian CDM. It's going to be Ava Banega. Yeah, that's alright though. Bit of excitement there in the board. I'm okay with that. We just skipped that. He's a CDM this year. He's gone from a cam to a CM to a CDM. We've got a free pack. Got some squad fitnesses in there as well. It's going to be a gold pack. And we can just store that in the club because none of it was dupes. Gold pack. We have sold Sissoko up to 102,000. We can buy a Kanji now, actually. It's going to be a non-rare. I am going to skip it. There's no non-rare worth more than a couple of K, if that, to be fair. Yeah, we got to get a Catalyst in this. So, you know, it's not too bad. We get Mount, who is worth... I'm going to sell Mount because we can just get 600 for him. I'll keep the rares and I'll sell the non-rares. And we can just pop that in the club. Catalyst don't really sell that for that much this year because they're not really that used. It's Hunter and Shadows you really want. And here we go then. Rare Electrum. Can we get a board to end things off? Not that we deserve one. We are going to get one. It's not a walkout, but it is a board. It's not a special item once more. Italian, which kills it instantly. Centre mid. Jorginho. It is. Not bad. 83? He did 83 this year. For some reason, I still thought he was an 84, but it doesn't matter because we got another board. It was a bit of a tease. I like to be teased in FIFA. Yeah? Right, so we get Wesley in there as well. We get a few. Ferry, by the way, very good player in real life. How much is he worth in game? Absolutely sod all. I don't think any of those are going to be worth anything, to be fair, just yet. We'll put those on the transfer list. Jorginho is not worth selling. Wesley is the second strongest player in the game, but doesn't count for anything when in pack form. 102,000 coins now, which is nice. We're going to go have a look at the price of a Kanji in just a second. Can't believe he's worth 50k. I mean, he's a good card, but is he really 50,000 coins? Whoever just bought that card for 50k will 100% regret that in a week or two when he's no longer worth anything close to that. I've got my group chat open to the left of me, right? And so they were like, oh, which did you pick? Mkhitaryan or Sanchez? And there it is. That's what they were talking about. Right, so that is something that I didn't even see. So we have a earn a once to watch player pick of Sanchez and Mkhitaryan. Which player will rise to glory? So I was wondering what the hell they were talking about. They're talking about this. So we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Pack. So the packs are irrelevant. What is relevant is whether you think Henrik Mkhitaryan or Alexis Sanchez is going to be the best player this year, because that's the player pick you get at the end of it. Now, is it worth completing in the first place? You need an 82 rated team here and one Italian League player with 75 chemistry. And you get 2 Premier League players, or you require 2 Premier League players here, 11 rares, and a 78 rated overall. So we are going to have to use golds there. Let's see how difficult this is to complete. So part 1 of the SBC complete. I'm sort of sat here thinking, do I really care? Can we go back and just have a look to see, what we... No, it's not going to tell me. It's just going to go me through a 2-minute tutorial. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do care. It would be a bit sad if Alexis Sanchez maybe got 1 or 2 informs and we were to miss out on that. Of course, from a non-Road to Glory point of view as well, I could actually do some player reviews on them or on him if he were to get an inform. I would go with Alexis Sanchez, by the way. A, because I think he's a better player in FIFA, and B, because he's actually played quite well for Inter so far this season. Henrik Mkhitaryan is currently injured. I'm not quite sure on how long he's out for. I think he's just out for this week, and he'll be back next week. But either way, I have more faith in Inter and the way that they're playing right now, and Alexis Sanchez has started quite well. So we are going to just submit this. I am using 2 83s and an 84 to build an 82 rated team. We just packed Ava Banega, of course. Pavlenka was our main goalkeeper. We swapped in for Radecki, and we've packed Jenny, who I think is actually a very good player, because we don't really need height these days, but I am going to get rid of him. I don't know how much he's worth. I'm going to kick myself for doing this now. No, he's not really worth that much. That's fine. Let's just submit that. We get a 15k pack anyway. We just got a pretty decent, Sissoko out of a 15k pack, so you never know. We could get another one. We'll open that in a minute. First off, we're going to do this. And this is the final section done. I'm actually using 3 players I would like to keep, but I don't suppose it really matters. One of which I've got on the transfer list again anyway, Upamecano. The other one is Mukiele of Leipzig. I wouldn't mind keeping him. And of course, a Dortmund centre-back, Zagadou. I don't know why I want to keep them. Actually, looking at him now, I don't really care because he's got 52 acceleration, so that's kind of irrelevant. I just, I have a Bundesliga team, and I feel like I've got a connection to them. But either way, that's gone. We are going to get a premium gold pack for it, and of course, we get our player pick, which I will 100% be taking Alexis Sanchez. I think just to even it out, on my main account, I will take Henrik Mkhitaryan. It just makes sense. Here we go then. So I need the 2 options. I think most people would probably go for Sanchez just because he's got a little bit more pace, his dribbling is better, and he's higher rated. So I think EA have not shot themselves in the foot, because I don't think it really matters to them, but I think everyone will pick Alexis Sanchez, unless maybe you're an Arsenal fan, or maybe a Man United fan. But then he Sanchez used to play for both. Yeah, I think that's the whole point. I don't know. Maybe you would take Henrik Mkhitaryan, but to be fair, he's not actually a bad player anyway. His reactions are a bit low, and his composure maybe a bit low as well. But one in form, and he's tidy. You know, actually, I don't mind him anyway. Let's pop him in the club. We can kind of forget about him for now because he's kind of irrelevant until he does something good for Inter. We get a premium gold pack and that 15k as well. So fingers crossed, we get a rare. I was going to say fingers crossed we get at least a rare. We have got a rare. I would like something decent, but I don't deserve it after that Sissoko. Oh, we get Arnautovic. That's not bad. He's good for links because we have Oscar as well. So if they do release another SBC today, not today, in the next couple of days, they'll be used, I'm sure. We can just get rid of those for some coins. Just want to check to see if he's worth anything, actually. Yeah, maybe 1,000 coins. We'll keep him, though, because he will definitely come in handy for those links. And the 15k pack to end us off on this pack session. We've done all right today out of packs. We've had more to open today than we did on rewards day. We're not going to get a board. We can still hope for, another Sissoko, though. And Dobbele. Be French. It's not. It's Christian Tello. Can't say I'm too happy about it, because obviously he's not worth money. There can't possibly be anything else in this pack that would be worth money either. But there we are. We got our Konoplyanka back. And everything else is a bit meh. But he's got very good dribbling. His reactions are so low, though, it just breaks the card. But yeah, I don't mind that at all. Not bad. Anything else in here that we can just sort of dissect? Get rid of those. What was that ball? That's an interesting ball. I'm going to keep that. I quite like it. And the rest of it can just go into the club. We've stocked up loads of contracts and fitness cards now, by the way. It's time to do the business. I was going to put gameplay in this episode, but to be fair, I don't even know if there's any point putting gameplay into it now because of how long it's been. And we're not finished yet because now we have to go and have a look to see whether we want a kanji. I'm good at rhyming things. Or whether we want... he's gone up a bit. Yeah, people are building their teams now. So you think, yeah, he's only got up by like 2k to be fair. See, his acceleration, his sprint speed's very good, but his acceleration is still a little bit low. I'm thinking Sula would be a better pick. So let's just try and remember, because I don't have it in front of me. We could maybe go on Footbin and compare them. Now, we'll stay on here. So, 70 acceleration. Remember the acceleration, right? And then let me know. 70 acceleration, 84 reactions, and 80 composure. And then sort of low to mid defensive stats, right? Just remember. We could. I'll tell you what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Go to the furthest one. So, it doesn't matter which one. Which one would we buy? I'd probably end up checking again anyway. Let's add him to the transfer targets. Go find Sula. I don't know how much Sula would be. About the same. No, he's actually less. See, he's less and he's higher rated. Surely that means he's better. He's under 30k. We'd still have 70,000 coins left, which is crazy. So 29k for my man Sula. He's got far less acceleration. He's got... do you know what? I'm thinking a kanji could be the man, 30,000 coins on a kanji, though. Is that being a bit silly? Let's go have a look at them side by side. Where are we? Transfer targets. Okay, so they've both... Well, that's sold, ironically. But we can skip between the two now. Woo! So... He's got a shadow on him, incidentally. He's not going to show me what the shadow gives. I think it's 15 for acceleration. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me just have a look very quickly. Shadow gives 15 acceleration and 10 on sprint speed. So he'd go up to 97 sprint speed, which is mental. But he'd only go up to 68 acceleration. So he wouldn't feel... he would feel quick, but he wouldn't feel like rapid, which is kind of what I want in a centre-back, because Boateng at the moment is costing me, because I'm playing at a relatively, not a high line, but I'm playing a higher line than one drop back, right? So I am getting caught in behind by extremely fast strikers. If we go and have a look at a kanji, he's got 70 with a shadow on him. He would go up to 85, and then he would be 95 sprint speed. I mean, he would be absolute lightning. And then he's got better reactions. He's got better composure. He's got better ball control. He's got better short passing, better long passing, much better agility and balance. The only thing he doesn't beat Sula for, really, because he's got better jumping, better stamina. He doesn't have the strength. I don't care. Doesn't have the aggression, which doesn't matter too much either. And then, of course, he's not as good defensively. But with a shadow, you get 10 interceptions, 10 defensive awareness, 15 slide tackling, 5 stand and 5 heading. So the heading goes up into like mid-80s anyway. The interceptions would go up to 91. The defensive awareness would go up to 94. The slide tackle would go to 95. And then the stand tackle 89. We are buying Akanji. I'm convinced that he is the better player with the chem style. And before a lot of you will be in the comments going, but chem style don't do nothing. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. This year in particular, you can feel the difference. That kind of has to be a purchase, doesn't it? Boom. 31,000, which means we still have 70 to spare. And Boateng is now almost surplus to requirements. Oh, don't tell me I could have had a fresh one. No, that's all right then. I was about to go a little bit mad. We are going to need to get a shadow, though. But at the moment, at least, let me clear this off because that's going to bug me. At the moment, at least, we do have an anchor on him. So at least, I didn't even have a chem style on Boateng. Boateng's acceleration and sprint speed was low, but he does have good reactions. He does have good composure. Would it make sense to maybe use him instead of Tar? I tell you what, mate. I'm not being funny. But he is better than Tar, isn't he? Or the only difference between Tar and Boateng is 10 sprint speed, which I can make up for with a shadow anyway. I know you're saying, oh, we'll put a shadow on Tar, you've got even more. But with Boateng, you've got 82 reactions, 84 composure. It's 81 and 75 with Jonathan Tah. The agility is better on Boateng. The passing and long passing is... Okay, the passing is the same. Long passing's better on Boateng. The vision is better on Boateng, so his passing out from the back should be better. Stamina's basically the same. Strength basically the same. Boateng just edges him for aggression. And yeah, that's probably about it. Boateng's got better heading, and then they are exactly the same for stand tackle and defensive awareness and interceptions. And then the slide tackle goes to Boateng. Boateng's the better player. So Jonathan Tah, ta-ta, goodbye. You are gone. I don't know whether I'm going to sell him or I'll just keep him. Maybe I'll have a little bit of a play around with both of them. But Akanji is definitely an improvement. I need to buy a shadow, though, because Boateng, like I said, he was letting me down for pace. And I've been moaning about him a lot, but he's not that much slower, really, than Jonathan Tah. So let's see if we can get ourselves some chem styles here. If we can get 2 shadows, I will put both of them down. Let's just see. There's never any on the market, and that's the problem. What I need to do is pack them, or sit here for ages and just do this. And there's only so much of this I can do, I can't be bothered if I cock it up and I can't be asked. So, for now, at least, we have a much better centre-back in Akanji, who has, 89 sprint speed, 74 acceleration, so he's still much quicker than what we had before. He's only on 9 chem right now. We did pick up a Bundesliga manager, didn't we, for Robbie Fowler? So let's give him that right now. That'll give Akanji full chem. Everyone else is on full chem anyway, but there we go. We already had one. Oh, well, my fault. Unless we already just packed it now. I don't know. Akanji's still on 9 chem. If I go back out and back in again, he should be on 10. There he goes. It doesn't update for some reason. You find that in SBCs a lot as well. Like, you'll apply a right wing to a right mid or something. It doesn't say that it's improved the chem, but you back out and go back in again, and it has. So, Akanji on 10 chem gets 75 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, which is much better than what Jonathan Tah was. He gets 10 across the board for defensive awareness and all the rest of it, and then 5 on interceptions. Gets a nice boost in physical as well. I might just leave the anchor on him for now and see if we get on with that. As soon as I can get a shadow, and I will get one before Weekend League, that is going on Boateng. I'm going to keep Jonathan Tah for now. He's probably still worth about 8k. Yeah, about 7, 8k. I'm going to keep him for now, because he'll always be worth about that much anyway. I'll leave him where he is. I don't think there's any point putting him on the bench. We'll leave him where he is for now. But that's the one improvement. I think that's the team now going into Weekend League. That's what we're gonna look like. Super sub wise on my bench. I wonder if I've got anything. Salah, don't mind using maybe some Salah contracts for weekend league. Maybe bring him on as a sub instead of Gnabry or something. I don't know. We'll put him on the bench. I never really bring Sabitzer on, so we'll leave Sabitzer and Jonathan Tah there. We've got Salah to come on. I used a Hunter on Thuram. What a mistake that was. He's still around sort of 20, mid-20s. We spent 19, so we've actually made a little bit of money on him. Not bad. I am very happy with the way that team looks going into games today and tomorrow. Tomorrow you will see a whole host of Foot Champs gameplay. I might do one of the games live, but generally speaking, I think I'm going to do most of it post-com, and we're just going to have a chat. I've not answered any comments or gone through the comments today, but I appreciate you nonetheless. If you have enjoyed today's episode of The Road to Glory, then do me a favour and hit the like button. Let me know what you got out of your packs from those SBCs and which player you chose. Was it Sanchez? Was it Henrik Mkhitaryan? And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Till the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.